just relaxing. Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in. I don't really wanna see no more traffic. Last pack just came in, let's get it out quick. Wanna be okay, wanna be alright. Wanna see the world.
I got this. All right, guys. Welcome to Kathy and Susie's Kids. I'm Jordan. That's Matt. And right now we're here with Katie Weldon, Presidente of JA? Junior Auxiliary?
Or as we like to call it, J-Boss.
J-Boss.
Junior Auxiliary Biloxi-Ocean Springs.
Is that what it is? J-Boss.
J-Boss.
I like J-Boss.
J-Boss.
I like bringing the word boss back in general. Like I was big on that in high school. I was like, that's boss. That's really boss car you got.
So you want to bring back boss. I want to bring back janking.
Okay.
Remember janking?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to jank you?
Yeah.
Oh,
is it robbing janking or is it like I'm hating on you?
No, hating on you.
Okay.
I mean,
because
we've all wanted to rob someone, but
words have always taken multiple forms of meaning.
Well, then I like the word turbo. Whatever happened to that?
Like the nickname Turbo? How
about you, Bo? What about Turbo?
I'm good with the nickname coming back, not so much as like the other term of it, because I don't think it really stuck.
How about
you want a Fast and Furious kind of person?
I've never seen it.
Did you wear Jinkos?
No.
You never wore Jinkos?
I don't think so.
What was your last jank?
What was my last jank?
Yeah.
I don't know. I jank my husband all the time.
What was it? Let's hear it. Where'd you get him with?
What was it? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Probably something about his beard because his beard's getting really gray now. So.
Gray?
Yeah.
I got grays.
I got grays in mine.
His beard is like that.
Yeah. Hey, do your thing, man.
Yeah.
Don't you dye it.
Don't do that. No, just for men beards.
It looks like it's like that touch of gray commercial.
Mr. Weldon, do not dye your beard.
So me and Jordan decided to dress up and wear some fancy duds in honor of this.
Right.
Is it gala or gala? How do we pronounce it? It's like me. Nobody knows.
It's a gala.
It's a gala.
Okay.
A gala, however you want to pronounce it.
Do you wear fur coats?
You can wear whatever you want.
Or like fake fur coats?
Why not?
So let's talk about the gala. I'm gonna have to say it 4 times.
Well, this year it's not so much a gala as we're calling it our Remarkable Tomorrow campaign.
Okay. So each year in the past, I've been lucky enough to be able to go to attend a few of these.
Oh yeah.
The decorations are phenomenal.
Absolutely.
You guys do an awesome job but we were just talking about it a little bit. So the Beau Rivage provides.
Yeah.
So how long have y'all been in partnership with the Beau Rivage?
I think it's over 15 years now.
So pretty much since it's been here.
Well, not necessarily with the Beau Rivage. We've been trying to do for 15 years one fundraiser all year. Because, a lot of chapters and a lot of nonprofits, you have to do stuff all year, where it's like you're doing a fish fry or you're having to sell things. And so we found that if we just had one and we put all
giant bash,
a turbo bash, something like that.
Turbo bash. That's pretty boss.
Hey,
so next year?
That's pretty boss.
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
Oh.
Bring it back. Don't jank me.
All right. So what is how much money are we raising here? What are we talking about?
I mean, if we could raise over $150,000, it would fund all. And you try to break it where these people get in these situations and these families where they don't have a job anymore. Their kids might not have a bed to sleep in. They don't have any finances. Some of them don't even have a checking account. So it's where we can go in. This project's called I Matter. We go in and literally we interview them. We help them with their finances. We give them these resources. So, sometimes they don't, like I said, their kids don't have a bed. And when you say, hey, does anybody have this? Get them that. Like really just trying to help them get back on their feet and just know that, hey, you're not alone.
Right.
It's going to be okay. Like we're here to help you. And that's normally like a 2-year process. So then after that, hopefully they understand like their finances and they're back on their feet and they're feeling better. Cause sometimes, they don't even have a car to get to work. So like we help them understand like, okay, here's the process to do that. We found you this old car. Here's how you take it.
And you find like jobs and.
Oh yeah.
So is that like in-house is from the JA office somewhere local or is it
so we don't have an office locally.
She said it's her,
my living room.
Yeah.
Living room.
Okay. Her, was it coffee table? No, it's the dining.
The TV tray.
The TV tray. You have a TV tray?
I have 4 of them and I'm not ashamed to say
like
that.
A wooden one?
A wooden TV. Put it on my wedding registry. So back.
See, Garrett.
Yeah. Well, Garrett, your next party, the next 50 you have, just make sure they have TV trays. Somebody brings a TV tray.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a TV tray.
Not one time in my life has a TV tray treated me badly.
No,
not one time.
I actually got a coffee table. John doesn't like me using it, but whenever I first bought my house, I bought this thing too, and it goes in the middle of your living room. And then whenever you're ready to eat, it has like hinges on it, and it comes up, and it turns into a TV tray for two.
Yes, a coffee TV tray.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
See, why didn't we think of that though?
I'd probably do the TV tray, but I'm pretty sure Emily wouldn't allow me to do it. She's real big into the sitting around the table.
Good.
She is like,
right.
Except for Oliver now brings the iPad with the table.
I think that's pretty common with kids.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, but like,
what do you want? Peace, or do you want absolute chaos?
Yeah, no. And I come to find out my son only eats macaroni.
Relatable. We've all have those days. Some people have those years.
So
I'm not a fan of macaroni.
So what got you to?
What?
I don't know. I never had
You're not a fan of
too
what?
much cheese.
Is it?
It's the consistency.
macaroni?
It's
So
like
do you like pasta?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite macaroni?
What Kraft? I'm not ashamed to say that.
The
Kraft
Blue Box
mac and cheese.
Blues.
The Blue Box has once again eating on a TV tray. Both of them never let me down.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite?
I feel like macaroni and TV trays come hand in
It's
hand.
Velveeta shells and the bacon.
You know what? I swipe the bacon. I'm not a huge bacon fan. I know.
What?
I know.
Get out of here. This podcast is over. See you guys later.
I'm disgusted with myself. And there goes all of our money.
So, what got you to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to join this awesome organization and start raising money, deal with a little stress.
Sure.
I mean, there's a team. It's not, there's a lot of y'all. So
There's a lot of us.
How many in the Biloxi, is it the Biloxi-Ocean Springs?
Right.
How many girls are a part of this?
85 right
Wow.
now.
Wow.
We can have up to 100.
Do you know all their names?
I could probably name about 84 of them.
Well, we got nothing but time. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
5, 6.
So why 100? Why is it max out there? I mean, surely there's more people that want to donate and give their time and efforts.
Oh, absolutely. But based on so there's the National Association of Junior Auxiliaries. That's the big umbrella. Under that are the smaller chapters, which is city chapters such as us. There's one in Gulfport, and then you have Pascagoula, Moss Point. So depending on that in your service area and how much you want to take on in your constitution, you say, okay, we can do the work we want to do with this amount of people. So in our constitution, it says we can do the work we need to do with 100 people.
Gotcha.
And if we need more each year, we can vote to add more.
So it's just in the bylaws where you can change it whenever you need to. That's pretty cool.
And you can also get shirts with names on the back.
You could, like a football team.
What?
Why not?
Hey,
and then that would help us keep up with the role too.
That's probably a good idea.
CO Garrett's fiance Alex is in there. You got Brandon Bailey, which I was the best man in his wedding.
Yes.
You got Katie Bailey. She's a part of it.
Katie. Yep. She just went.
Ari Kovacevic, Josh's wife. I was the best man in their wedding.
She's in it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Christy Webb. I think she's in it. Yeah.
Christy Webb just went live, so she finished her 5 years. Went live.
What's life? Wait a minute.
And do you have to get a tattoo?
Sure. Yeah.
You have to. Do you get like a gold Mary Kay or a pink Cadillac like Mary Kay, or what's life?
If we
you go live.
You go live. So that's almost like going alumni. It's like you leave your university and then the alumni association hits you up for dues. That's kind of like what this is, but it's called life. You go live.
Like, what if
you get a plaque?
Do you have medals?
But no medals, but depending on the year, you get a different gift.
Can you go life without being the president?
What do you mean? Of course.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got Preston Plowd looking good, everyone. Shout out, buddy. That's the beginning of our the song in the very beginning.
Sure.
That's he's from Biloxi. Brenda says Kraft. Brenda Gilmore.
That's my mom. And
What's up, Mom?
See,
Miss
y'all
Brenda.
are Kathy and Susie's kids. I'm Brenda's kid.
Oh, we should have added that on whenever we started.
If only we would have
didn't know.
Drop Brenda's. Garrett, do some magic over there. Natalie Davison says jerseys versus the baseball tees. Katie, let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Jerseys.
Is that an inside joke we don't know about?
Yes.
Go enlighten us real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on?
So we have to wear these T-shirts on these service projects, right? So when I first joined, they were baseball tees. They were like, blue and white.
3/4.
They were my favorite. Okay, because I mean, you could wear it and you kind of felt like you were being sporty, but also kind of like casual. I'm helping
like
the kid.
Sporty Spice.
But I was the only person out of a chapter of 100 that liked those shirts. So the next year, they just said, we're not making these anymore. And I still wear it to this day. It's 5 years old now. And I wear it every single time I go to chapter. And every single time somebody janks me.
You must use Tide.
Ooh.
Oh, I powdered Tide. How did you know?
Because it's staying around. Because like a lot of shirts don't last that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powdered Tide, I sure do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
That's
spot on.
Wow.
Good call. I actually in the the haunted trappers intro or pilot that we're working on, I was wearing a high school baseball shirt that I wore. It says 2020 on it, and it's been sitting in the bottom of my closet for 21 years.
Can I have it?
No,
Or it-
absolutely not.
Do you have it in your pocket though?
No,
Oh, I didn't know if you would like carry
no,
it around.
but it's just
or-
an old shirt. I'm not
Do you
letting
ever-
I'm never letting it go.
As you
It
should.
still fits. It
I had
still
at
fits.
least 50 shirts from my 9th grade year of high school till college, and they're not going anywhere. Why would I?
Before being a dad, I wore larges, so I have a lot that I just won't let go of.
I got a lot like that too. A lot
Like
like,
it's
if somebody
depressing.
doesn't have a lot like that, I'm going to say number one, you're not eating good.
yeah.
You know, you're not eating that Kraft mac and cheese. Or my number 2 favorite, of course, Brenda Gilmore Donahoe's mac and cheese. Mom, if you could drop that mac and cheese recipe in the chat.
Go for it.
So we got
Go for it.
Lauren. Is it Johnston?
Johnson, that's our finance chairwoman.
They
Yeah.
are the worst.
Who's the worst? The baseball.
She's saying they are the
The
worst.
baseball tees are not the worst.
Must be the worst. That's
I
what
didn't know I
hope
was going
that's
to
what
come on
she's
here and get crucified
Janked.
for
All right.
wanting to be comfortable while I served the kids.
Yeah. You,
You know?
So what's the
baseball
next
team.
service project you guys are working on right now?
So, like I said, we have 10.
And-
And like they go from the child welfare where it's kind of like intense, you know, you kind of see the cycle of dependency that you're trying to break, to the kind that it's like very lighthearted. So I would say that our most lighthearted one's probably like Community Connection, where we team up with other nonprofits and kind of help them out. So like one of the things we do with that is the special needs organization. And each year we help them put on their Halloween party for, you know, special needs kids on the coast. And so we get to dance with them, do parties and stuff. So that's like the lighthearted
Okay.
stuff. So I would say on a scale of like 1 being Community Connection, like the lighthearted stuff, to 10 being I Matter, cycle dependency. And
Gotcha.
it all arranged through
So,
that.
so I'm the president of the Biloxi Rotary Club, and we do some stuff to give back.
What
to
is
the
that
kids,
called
too.
again?
So the Biloxi Rotary Club, the Rotarians, shout out.
and he's wearing a tux right now. guys.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
we do a program for the kids who go through the court systems,
Yes.
and it's about
Mhm.
it's providing books
Yes.
for them to have to be able to read, and then whenever their parents
Absolutely.
are in there getting you know, I guess, a sentenced or whatever it may
Right.
be. I'm not really sure. I haven't actually followed a book. It'd be cool to track and see where it ends up, but I think it's more about providing the service and having it there. But apparently, these kids are taken out of these homes; they don't have anything, and it's just
Nothing.
something for them to have in their hands.
That's
and
right.
that they can call theirs. They get to
That's
bring
right.
it with them.
What do you about that? I know a guy. What if I can get you in there like one of their meetings and you can speak at one of their meetings?
Absolutely.
I know a guy.
Yeah, we could probably set that
You
up.
know a guy?
Yeah, if you're down for that, if you're down for that, no, I'd be honored if you would. I think that's a good call.
I
So-
absolutely would, because we also work with CASA, and it's a project called Kids in Court Care. So we absolutely understand, you know, you talk about the books and they leave their homes, they have nothing. They truly have nothing.
right, yeah, it's pretty
So-
hard.
Yeah,
It's-
I did
yeah.
the with Andy Kiesler. I
Yeah.
did one year. My
Oh,
buddy,
Andy,
I say
Swagger.
Swagger.
Yes.
So Marty Wilson's the godfather of my little boy.
oh, okay.
So I got him, like I seen him out and he's like, man, they want to do the CEOs at the bank
Mhm.
paintings. So I linked them up with Marty and we did that event. It was awesome. But the Casa lady was like, what are you doing? That was my job. Like finding, Andy's smart.
Yeah.
Andy's like, I'm going after an artist that I want to grab, which we ended up winning, which was raising good money. And it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of, when you see the corporations and stuff, you get them together
Mhm.
and they're all throwing money at it.
It's all about the money, right? About
Yeah.
a dollar and follow the money. So, how many years have you been in JA?
This will be year 5.
So
last
you're
year.
about to go live.
to go live April 30th.
Is there an internal term for life that's like only the cool kids know that we don't know?
No.
Okay. I
We're
didn't know if there was.
transparent.
Okay, I didn't know
We're
if
not
there
that
was.
cool.
Like, yeah. But do you get the tattoo? That's the back to the question. Or is there any kind of
I think we should start that, and as a good leader, I think it should start with me.
Yeah.
Would I absolutely get a tattoo? Sure.
okay?
Why not?
Your mom's listening. She supports this.
Mom, yes. My mom supports all
So your
of it,
girl said
you know?
you're looking, is it Dabber?
Dapper, looking dapper, babe. Are you prepping for the JA ball? Yeah, I'm always prepping for a good time. No, when is going to be the next JA ball? Since you said
2022.
2022.
And that's all you know, or you just like,
And there'll be no
exact date?
pandemic or black plague again.
ever.
No, yeah.
Fingers
ever.
crossed.
So these
Fingers
events are
crossed.
fun.
Oh my gosh, a blast. And you know what? Anytime that you have a good time and you know that your money is going to support actual local children, what could be better than that?
That's true.
What could be better?
Tell us about the theme picking process, because I feel like you guys always have killer themes. That's one of the big things about Mardi Gras. Like, they want to know the theme.
Right.
I'm curious about how JA
Like a
picks your
theme
theme.
drop.
Yeah. Let's hear that.
So, we really work closely with the Beau Rivage, and, they help with the decorations and they also help with the theme. So basically what our finance committee does, with Lauren Johnston, our finance chairwoman, before we, kind of found out all this, you kind of say, okay, what are we wanting to look at? Do we want to do something kids themed? Yes, because, with the Beau Rivage, you're kind of like bridging that gap. So each year it's kind of based on that. So my first year when I was in, we had Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Did that one. That was really cool.
And then we've had The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Narnia one. And then we've had, I think that was that one. I'm trying to think of the other one.
You're ever going to do like an Austin Powers?
There was a Nutcracker one, I think.
Austin Powers 30th birthday party, and then COVID happened.
Oh, snap.
I know. Austin Powers is like.
We could do Austin Powers' 31st birthday party.
And we will. It's June 17th. It's coming up. But also for Halloween. So I just had a baby. So I've decided.
Congrats.
Thank you, Annie. And my husband Ben's watching her. So I want to say thanks to him.
Shout out, Ben. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
So we can get some verbiage.
Don't die.
But I already have my Halloween costume picked out. Annie, my daughter, will be mini me, obviously, and I will be getting her bald cap if she's still not bald by the time that rolls around.
This is awesome.
I think I've decided I will be Dr. Evil, have her as the clone, and then my husband will either be Fat Bastard or the Will Ferrell character.
It's got to be Fat Bastard.
It's got to be.
Your husband.
You got to have the kills.
It's got to be Fat
It's
Bastard.
got to be. Yes. Yeah.
I mean.
I think you should be number 2.
What's what's the other one? Gold.
The gold member.
Gold member. Or the Dutch. Like.
I don't speak.
Let's see. Lauren Houston says the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
Or
Yes.
Lauren Johnson. I'm sorry.
Lauren Johnson. Lauren. Thank you. Yes, the Nutcracker one. And that one, the Beau Rivage had the most interesting decoration I've ever seen. They had a rat tornado in the middle of the ballroom. A tornado of rats.
What?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Like real rats?
So
No,
what do they
I
do?
wish
Where
so.
do they get all these decorations? That's the real question. Yeah.
Do y'all make a lot of it?
No, absolutely not. No, that's all the Beau Rivage.
So they have this big warehouse sitting around with like
Yes.
random.
With a rat tornado sitting in it. And if you find it, please let us know because it's like one of my best memories. Like everybody was taking pictures by this rat tornado.
That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we want to know if we're going to be invited to come hang out at the next ball.
I don't see why you wouldn't
All
be.
right. Our
You're
gala.
giving us a voice. You're
All
giving
right.
us a platform to come out there and talk about helping the kids.
Well, you have a bunch of kids there.
No.
Is it a
Because it's a
21?
casino.
It's a 21 and up event.
21 and up and in bed.
How's the finger food there?
Oh my gosh, delicious.
Is it an open bar or cash bar?
It's a cash bar.
That's not bad.
No,
it's not bad.
no, it's for
No,
the
but it's
kids.
free food.
Free
Yeah.
food,
Right?
Yeah, free night.
So it's probably that go up the escalator.
Go up the escalator,
To the
yep,
right.
take it right. Mhm.
Oh, I see. One of my franchises is the Janny King.
Okay,
Every
yeah.
year we do an event at the Bow.
Mhm.
So it's the same room. That room is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
a good room. Yeah.
It really is.
Mhm.
And
That's
every-
where the city, Save the City will be. Wednesday.
That's where my job, Mississippi Gulf Coast Chamber of Commerce, just had their annual meeting there. Over 500.
so
people.
your other job is helping too again.
Back to that.
I would
Yeah.
say helping to. I'm the programming director for the
It's like
Coast
yeah.
Chamber. Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
Man, I used to be on the Coast Chamber. I switched over to the Bay Chamber,
Have
Bay
you
Area
ever-
Chamber.
Have you ever cut a ribbon?
Myself?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I've definitely brought the supplies for someone to have that moment to cut the ribbon.
I'll cut the ribbon sometime if you ever need. If you call us up, we'll cut the
Yeah,
ribbon.
we're really good ribbon
Guys,
cutters.
I have an emergency ribbon cutting. I need you to cut this.
Do you ever
ribbon.
have like that one business owner who just doesn't want to cut the ribbon?
I have never met someone who didn't want to just cut something. So
Okay.
no.
Fofo, like let us take over, bro. You don't even have to do
He
this.
will cut it.
Fofo, just stay at your office. We will cut the ribbon.
Billy, you stay. We
Yeah,
got
all of
this
them,
one.
all of them.
All of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we did have Billy Hughes on us. Are you talking about?
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he was kind of like my spirit animal. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's
Billy
in
Hughes is your
insurance.
spirit animal.
He's in insurance.
Sweet
he plays
guy.
music.
Yeah, sweet
Okay.
guy.
Just reminds me a lot of myself, you know. So
Wow. Are
Um,
you gonna run for mayor?
You probably will. I mean, you're the president of the Rotary Club.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I mean, your first step's president.
I
of
don't
the
want to
Rotary
push Fofo out, so whenever he's ready,
Sure, sure, sure.
Club. You know, Fofo's got his own parking spot.
Yeah,
That's
and his
where it
own
comes-
car. They get a mayor car.
They get a mayor
Why,
car.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why would you not?
I
I mean, like
I don't
before
know.
you run for anything,
I
I
wonder-
think the first two things you ask are, "Am I getting a parking spot?" and "Am I getting a car?"
And do I get a car?
I want
want
to
a driver if I'm the mayor.
Who fixed the carpet there though? Because remember the carpet was turning orange. Me and Emily had a bet like how long the carpet would last. Now the new carpet. I don't know if you've seen this or not. It's red at City
I
Hall.
have not.
So for a while, City Hall they had this new carpet brought in,
Sure,
and it turned orange over the sun.
of course it did.
And then they replaced it.
Makes sense.
And we went every week. We go by there and see it.
You know why? Global warming.
That's what I thought. I mean, Fofo. I mean, I will cut the ribbon for you.
Yeah, for free.
This is
Who
fun.
knows?
I mean,
Who would do $50? Oh, you cut this ribbon. What?
I don't know. We were talking about. You remember Tier? No, you're not from. You're from Wiggins, right?
Yes.
So do you want to go to Stone County, Stone High?
Stone High.
Okay, I played football for Perk for a little bit. We played in
Okay.
that state, but
I went to Perk.
did you right on?
I did.
It's so much different up there now, isn't it? Do you even
Oh,
go
yeah.
there? You go there anymore?
Oh, it's my stomping grounds. I was just
Okay.
there last week, I think.
Do they still have Pizza Inn?
Of course, we have Pizza Inn.
And the one Chinese buffet.
Yes, China
That-
Inn.
Yeah, that's I don't
But
know.
now we have a sushi place.
Is it sushi in? Because everything has in at the end.
That's so sweet.
Look, Wiggins is coming up in.
There is awards.
Oh,
All right, we got some more
here we go.
JAs hitting up right now. Okay. All right. Alex, Garrett's Alex,
Mhm.
Lauren Johnston.
Yes, Johnston.
Yes. That's all it means. Yes.
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Just yes.
Okay, yes. And then again, she's replying to her, Alex, I'm for sure out on the tattoo. Explain yourself. Why?
Alex,
Yeah, don't do that.
you served 5 years and you don't want to go out with a tattoo
On your ankle?
on your face.
Oh.
Why would you not want to show it off?
So your friend Ashley says, go Katie, miss you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley girl, thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Natalie, Alex,
Goodell?
and Lauren, yes,
Yes.
I vote crown. I'm saying tattoos,
Yes.
and they got to have flames.
A flaming crown. It reminds me of like the Hunger Games.
I mean,
That reminds me. Yeah, and then
or you could do a barcode.
could do a barcode.
The QR code, yeah.
We've got a QR code. It says "Don't scan." We were going for some reverse psychology.
Oh, and guess the first thing I want to do is scan it.
I know it,
Yeah.
and we put it on
Mhm.
all of our merchandise
Yeah.
that we sell.
So
Don't tell me what to do.
Crawfish Beer
Yeah.
is our podcast merch.
Okay, cool.
We didn't want we do have Kathy and Susie's kids, but like in
Sure.
Jordan Matthew,
Yeah, you're not going to wear a hat.
we're
with
trying to
that
do
on there.
20
I
different
absolutely
names.
would. Your mothers are beautiful.
We
Yeah.
know that. We know that. And that's why we give them, a little
Should
bit
we
of
do?
respect.
How many names do you think we should have? Like our buddy over there, Jared Seymour, Brownwater Bantrin, The Sound. He really messes with us because he's like, when y'all gonna have like one name? And we're like, we can't figure that out. Like,
Why are you trying to pigeonhole me?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
Why
like,
are you trying to put me in a square?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
I mean,
Nobody puts Kathy and Susie's kids in a corner with Jordan and Matthew. That should be the new name.
what?
Nobody puts Kathy and Susie's kids in the corner with Jordan and Matthew, a podcast featuring people from the coast talking about coast things.
That should be your podcast.
Well, what is your favorite old school lunch? Go ahead.
old school lunch.
Like, what's your favorite meal you had at school?
Okay, these square Mexican pizzas.
Dude,
I'm a cheesy chicken over
he's a
rice
cheesy
guy.
chicken over rice. I like the square pizza too. More
He
pepperoni.
also doesn't eat mac and cheese, and he's over here.
I do eat some mac
He's
and
probably
cheese. I eat the
he's
mac and
probably
cheese
the
from
kid-
Dickies.
Yeah, he's probably the kid that drank the white milk. He probably
No,
didn't.
chocolate only.
No,
for me.
you probably were the one that drank the white.
I absolutely drank the white milk, and I'd do it again.
Are you
I was
serious?
more for the juices, the miniature
on.
juices.
like the
that they
ones
serve.
that the freezing, like the Minute Maid ones, little triangles.
We
No.
actually might serve the white milk at next year's gala.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's free, or
'Cause- well, because we want you to remember that it's for the kids.
oh,
These kids are drinking white milk. You know,
I wonder what the inflation cost on the carton of that milk is. It used to be a quarter back in the day. It's probably higher than
I
that.
do you
used to
remember
think-
sale day? You get a pickle for a quarter, and now it's probably like $5.
No, somebody told me they went to the skating rink the other day and the pickle pops were still 15 cents.
15.
Yeah. Did they used to be cheaper?
All right, it's funny you just said this to me because guess what? I was on Amazon looking at us our own very own pickle pop. But I wanted not the toothpicks. I wanted to do giant ones, and I found us some, and we're gonna be having our own pickle pops this summer.
Mm.
Is it part of like a podcast, or is it just like fun after?
No, just
Uh,
have, just have.
I
Just to
think
give you a
it's gonna be like
snack
a-
after we're done with
Sometimes
the
I go
show.
down a rabbit hole. You know, like these infomercials.
Yes.
Oh no. Like
Remember Billy Mays,
Yeah.
I miss
the
that
ultimate
dude.
info
Hey, I'm
king?
Billy Mays.
I can't believe he passed away.
Right. Oh, God.
I like the dude's Phil too, though. That Flexo guy.
Oh my god! When he gets in the boat and he's
He
like,
seems like he copied Billy Mays.
Have you seen his TikTok?
No.
You gotta follow him on TikTok.
Okay.
So speaking of rabbit holes, Jordan, why don't you tell us about what some of this JA rabbit hole you're gonna fell into?
Oh gosh. He was
Didn't you
telling me
fall
about
into
this
a little
rabbit
JA rabbit hole?
I just got so this thing was started in 1935
It was.
in Greenville,
hole.
Mississippi.
Sure was.
Dr. Gamble and Montgomery, they're both doctors. They ran across this lady. Her name is Louise
Uh-huh.
Crump.
Eskridge Crump.
Yeah. So she ran for so she was the president for 1 year, but she was a pretty powerful lady.
Oh, pretty. Yeah. I would say
Um,
pretty motivational and inspirational.
And back then,
Back
my
then,
bad, JoJo, I dropped the ball. Brandon Bailey, you're messing my story up right now. Okay, go ahead though.
No, I was just rebutting what you said.
But that's crazy. Like to think about. Garrett, throw that picture back up of, and then there's this the JA old wooden building.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of powerful, especially back in them days.
Oh yeah.
Is that the very first office or the very first location, the wooden building? Have you seen
on the water.
I know exactly what picture you're
Okay,
talking
okay.
about. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's the first building or not. I couldn't speak to that, and I wouldn't want to lie to y'all.
But think about it back then. To be a woman and empowered to like take charge. Pretty powerful lady.
To see the need and then to take it upon yourself back then was a big deal too. Instead of like having to ask for permission, which a lot of times is what you had to do, but seeing that and saying, you know what, this is an issue and I'm going to solve it. And
we're more of like ask for forgiveness.
And it was sit around their house kind of thing, huh? They got together and was like, hey, let's just start this. Let's see if we get people to help with, health and
what I picture it is that they would have their Bible study. And then immediately after that, they would have these huge meetings.
Mary Kay kind of copied y'all, like in a group lady thing, like a powerful lady thing. Like think about like how y'all are actually there to help. Now this is a makeup product, but like think about the growth of it. Like
sure.
I was going to ask, what took it from a centralized location to being dispersed into multiple, I guess, chapters? Or
I guess I'm not sure how it really started, but like, yes, this weekend we actually had our annual education conference. So
that's cool.
The National Association puts on this annual education conference where they give out these awards for like outstanding service project and, outstanding members, things like that. And we actually initiate new chapters like in cities.
And how many members do you think they have like all together? Like this is like a word of mouth group too. This y'all do market, but like that's what I was trying to say. Like when I was bringing up the Mary Kay kind of push was like the way it's like the growth. Like you don't realize how big this thing is. And I'm going, this thing is huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like huge. It's not like they
were calling out chapters like if you're here, say present, and they were like starting at the A's. Okay, Alvin County. I'm like.
So how many overall members would you just guess to say there's in JA?
I can look it up.
Yeah,
before I even
a couple 100,000 easy.
Oh,
million.
It's like a neighborhood. Like let's like
not a million, not quite a million.
I mean, you got like the mayor of Latimer, Brandon Bailey. Okay, his wife Katie's
the mayor of Latimer.
We call him the mayor of Latimer.
As you should.
Yeah, he's the mayor of Latimer. Brandon Bailey. Shout out to Brandon Bailey, Mayor Latimer. Shout out Katie for dealing with them.
Natalie says there's 15,000 members currently.
There you go. Natalie is our parliamentarian.
Not even close to a million. I'm sorry.
I told you it's not a million.
Fake facts.
Yeah, so we're going right back in.
Maybe in 2023.
Ashley said, "Oh my God, I know her. That's my sister. Guess they're just okay." And then she's saying, "SpongeBob tattoos dope." Alex says, "I love the outfits tonight, guys." Say thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm bringing back the front tuck.
Yep. It's pretty boss.
Lauren. What kind of fancy school had Mexican pizzas?
Okay, so you're probably thinking of like the Taco Bell Mexican pizza, right? That's not what this was. This was. It was an almost octagon shaped pizza, right?
Okay.
And it had that cheese that you knew was fake.
Yeah, like the pepperoni. That's why I didn't like it.
If you could just stop your slander.
I know. Some janking on the pizza.
So mom came in here and my mom says, Margarita Bell's mom on YouTube. Why not have Kathy and Susie's kids on the vlog? You're coming to episode 100, mom. Okay. Yeah. We already talked about this.
And this is episode what?
No, we're 82, 83 right now.
That, mom, you're coming up.
And mom, this is you. I put a picture in here. This is my mom. She's a saint.
Yeah.
Real quick there. Just give a shout out to Kathy. What up, Kathy?
Hey, mom.
Oh, Kathy.
Love you.
Matt's wearing his NWO shirt.
If you could just find a picture of my mom, download it, put it up on the screen, that would be great.
Yeah, Jared, hurry up with that too.
Yeah. Download a picture, put her mom in there, okay?
Mom episode
100 is going to be our moms. We're going to crochet.
Yeah, we're going to do something
and
special.
Make pickle pops.
100th episode.
And the funny thing is, my mom was a director of Make Cave back in the day.
Okay.
She had a red Grand. Was it the Grand Dam? Not the Sunfire. Remember back in the day, the Sunfire Pontiac. They had
all I can remember is the Cadillac.
So mom, she had so she did a level and she had the red one. I don't think she ever got the pink Cadillac. She was close to getting it, but she had a red Pontiac.
Has she got more than most people?
Yeah, I mean, they had these like really fancy parties.
I know. I got a scooter once for selling candy bars.
No, you didn't in the books.
Yeah.
No, your mom sold them candy bars.
Yeah, mom did.
Yeah.
Nobody ever got those things.
Your mom brought them to church.
It was just a regular cheap one. It wasn't anything
World's
fancy.
finest chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to Big Jeff, Bradford Keith. We love you, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been to the JA Gala a few
I'm sure
times.
he has.
Yes,
I'm sure.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Mr. Jeff. We need to have a part 2
He gave us
soon.
a cookbook and signed it.
Yeah. I've been signing everything since Mr. Jeff gave me something signed.
I need to start signing too.
Like I was like, if Mr. Jeff is signing stuff,
mayor.
I'm signing stuff for sure.
I think you could be mayor of Biloxi.
One day, I feel like I got. You don't just jump to it.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's a print that we did. We signed it down there at the bottom. That's a good looking. I've been practicing this.
And there's a UFO. Yeah, that's one of our.
Oh, look at the back.
Yeah, so we're doing a ghost hunting show. I was talking about it earlier,
Sure.
and this is for Bobby Gillen. If you're watching, we got you a gift and on the back it says, "Thanks for letting us hunt ghosts." But this is the original print. Jordan actually took this picture down in the View Marche,
And added a UFO.
and then we photoshopped it a little bit. There's a guy getting sucked up by an alien.
That does not look Photoshopped to me.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
hey,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
got
You know what that looks like?
I
A
got
memory.
skills.
A memory.
It is.
Mhm.
It's a foggy.
Because they kept
false
saying that
memory.
they keep saying like there's every day like the government's coming out with these UFOs now. All these like Keesler
They
has,
verified one
We've
today.
been knowing they're there. Here
Keesler
they
has
are.
to have hidden UFOs somewhere.
If they do, though, they do.
They have a bowling alley. Why not have a UFO?
I was going to start the
They have planes.
Storm Keesler thing, but that's Joe Rogan did that on there. They're going to try to storm Area 51, and
And I was going to go.
it turned into a real
Where
thing.
are you going to go?
I mean, in my mind, I definitely am already there. But
I don't think if they did have them, I don't think Keesler's where they'd keep them. Like, hey, let's put them in Mississippi. No, I don't think
But
that's.
that's- but
But
that's
what's that? What
exactly
they want
what
you
you
to think?
You don't even know this, Matthew. Okay, we have Project Lounge over there too.
Yeah.
That could be like a hidden, like
Look at
Men in
that.
Black.
oh, it's so dark in there, you wouldn't even know an alien's in there.
Or there could be an underground tunnel that goes into Project Lounge.
Anna
to Keesler.
Beth Weldon said, "I want to be sucked up by a UFO."
That's my sister.
What up, girl?
But if I had to be sucked up by something, UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about like, can you imagine how fast you can get to California in a UFO? Did you see Independence Day? He drove that thing. Boom.
Straight
Once
to
again,
space.
and in black. If I opened up a locker and there were a bunch of mini aliens just saying the Pledge of Allegiance to me,
And drinking
all
coffee.
hail K, all hail K. Do you remember that part?
Oh, the small
All
ones.
aliens,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, at the airport.
I think-
Yeah.
yes.
What am I thinking right now?
I think it's my, alternate reality.
Have you?
It's
But
probably
you
going
haven't
on.
said a word about Men in Black yet. Have you seen it?
I am Man in Black.
You're the man.
No,
in
they
Crushed Velvet.
hit me with the machine and I forgot everything.
Oh,
No, first rule about Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club.
don't talk about Men in Black
Yeah, no.
Are you looking for more members?
all the time.
All right, so let's plug her. Let's plug her. Okay, we will
we go.
plug you.
we will
all right.
plug you.
I got it right here, Garrett. I got the member thing. I'm pretty sure I got it.
Let's see.
To
That's
apply.
Crown Club.
Okay,
That's for high schoolers.
Okay, that's like
we'll
we are-
start there. Okay, tell us about
we
the
are
Crown
looking
Club.
at Crown Club. So Crown Club is basically a miniature J-Boss, right? Junior Auxiliary Biloxi-Ocean Springs. And that's for high schoolers. And so they'll come in and they kind of like set up projects just like us. So we're trying to like develop them into, almost like servant leadership.
Yeah.
To where you come in and not only are you learning
kind of like a Phi
volunteer-
Kappa.
Sure.
Yeah,
do you,
yeah,
do you
but-
get
But not like the whole academic side of it, but more like the volunteerism.
Yeah.
I
do
mean,
you get points towards your life if you do it in high school or no? Or-
no. You're just a good person.
Oh,
You
okay.
got a good
Are you
heart.
talking like the movie like Justin Timberlake, where it's like he's got to give back time? That Timeless movie? Was
Yeah.
it?
He was in the movie about time.
Yeah. You never seen that movie?
I don't think I've ever seen. A
I know the
with Justin
movie.
Timberlake
I
in it.
didn't
It's a
watch
really
it.
good
It
movie.
looked terrible.
With Justin Timberlake.
It was a great movie.
His
Like,
time's just
Is
ticking
he
down on
did
his.
he play Mark Zuckerberg? Is he the one that played Mark?
No, that
was
he
the-
played the
that's-
evil twin.
No, that's the guy.
No, that's a Jesse, right?
He was in the
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
though.
He is in that movie. I think
Yeah.
he plays one of those twins.
He
doesn't
plays the
play
Napster
twin.
guy.
He
I
plays
don't
the
know what I'm
Napster
talking
guy.
about.
Yeah.
Once again, I've never seen a movie with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. So
Well, you should.
So we're going right here. I'm trying to find the other one. I'm listening to him. I'm just trying to find your other one
But
too.
each year, so in July or June and July, we usually hold a social
That's another
for
Crown
active
Club.
members.
Huh?
That's another Crown Club.
I
thing.
got it. man.
There's no like application like this.
Okay. There's
So-
no application.
For,
You got to be. Is it blood in, blood out?
kind of?
Is it really?
No.
Do y'all really cut y'all's fingers and put them together?
If I told you that,
Okay.
we'd have to make Kraft mac and cheese.
Could me and Matt join?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. Are there restrictions between men and joining?
you do have to be a woman. But you know what? If
It's
you wanted to
pretty-
like come and like volunteer with us, you're more than welcome to. If you want to get a tattoo with us, you're more than welcome to. Who are
Pretty
we to stop
unexclusive
you?
of you guys, so only be for women.
Oh, God forbid.
No, I don't. We got our own philanthropy groups that we're involved in. There's no doubt about that.
I hear.
We got our hands full with a lot of stuff. There's no, but we're always down to help out for better causes, and
Absolutely.
that's why we welcomed you in here. I think it's great, that what you guys do.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
do something in the future.
Yeah, we can
Liz,
team up. Or who knows.
100%.
So right now we're gonna just like plug our stuff, but we got karaoke at Cannery, which is a $10,000 karaoke contest. But we're doing that's going to be our start of our pink dress. Like that's what you said. You
Right.
do one event, but with COVID, kind of got us. We
Got
were trying to.
everybody jacked
Yeah, we're
up.
trying to do a 5K last year. We couldn't do it. We still raised like $27,000.
That's great.
But it was like a little small block party. But now
Oh.
we're just trying to get that going on the
Right.
side of my mom had cancer, but there's people that battle with that. There's like kids but I think anybody get out and just join an organization
Do
Like
something.
Do something.
It's one of the best. It's tiring, but it's one of the best feelings you'll ever.
But that's the thing, I was recently on the Shop and Chivalry podcast with Brian Belford.
How was that?
It was great. Brian's a great guy. It was a good time. But we were talking about, he asked me like, why you volunteer? And I'm like, well, I think it's, it makes you feel good, but also like you're doing something good for the community. And he said, I think it is like majority, like you leave and you feel good about yourself. And I said, but I think, the longer you volunteer, the more that those two things become the same to where you're like, I'm bettering the community and I don't have to tell a single person about it. That's like when you see people like get
one of the
food
things that puts bad taste in the mouth for me, because I do a lot of it, is the people who are the over volunteers that run around and toot their own horn all the time and look at me and almost like they're doing it for the wrong
That's
reason.
because they can't get a
people that
tattoo.
take-
That's
yeah.
the ones that can't get tattoos.
Can't get tattoos.
Yeah.
But those are like the people that like if you see a homeless person outside McDonald's and you're giving them food and then you take a picture of yourself giving them the food.
Yeah.
That's not what it should be.
That's
about.
not what it's about. No,
That's
I
not what it's
agree.
about at all.
I love. How do you feel when you finish your shit? Like finish like that event? Like I'll tell you one thing I really do enjoy is that end of the night feeling.
Sure.
When it's all when it's like you're like, like.
Well, especially like for Lauren and our previous finance director, Scarlett Johnson Green. Now
The actress.
Scarlett.
I love Black Widow. Shout out, girl.
Oh my goodness. But both of them, I feel like you put so much into it. And then like for Lauren, I mean, it was supposed to be the bow, then it's not. And then you have to like keep changing plans. So now we do this 90-day campaign, which if you want to donate and find out more information, you go to jabos2021.givesmart.com.
That's a lot. Do it one more time.
We're going to do it again. And Lauren or Natalie or Alex or somebody want to put that in the chat. That's jabos2021.givesmart.com.
Okay.
And you can give
We'll put that in
money.
the link.
You can.
You give us money. You can give us time. If you have a podcast of your own, we love to come on and talk about it.
Yeah.
We
You
love
can
to
donate your house. You can donate your cars.
donate your car. Specifically, if you have a Mary Kay car, still, we're looking for those.
How many members is your goal to? How many people are you looking for as volunteer members to join the pack?
So it depends on how many people are leaving or going life or going alum, and then how many people throughout the year. Let's say move. So right now, I think we have about 25 open spots for the upcoming year. So it's going to be a big class.
So when you go live, it comes off of like the total of 100 or no?
Yes,
It does.
Mm-hmm.
So how many life members are down here on the coast right now?
I think we have over 300.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
about 100 active
Yes,
life achievers.
right.
We'll call them.
Life. Oh, I love that.
I was
Life achiever.
Don't let me coin any phrases
So we got-
for you guys at all.
we
I'm
got-
bad at it.
Tim Worrell. He's Port Orleans or
Yeah, Port Orleans. Shout out Tim. Great beer.
Sandbar beer going around. You need to get with him. Throw her some beer. Help her raise money, Tim. Don't be cheap.
Hashtag for the kids.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Drink beer. Hashtag for the kids.
But that's for the parents though. Like but get with Tim though if you ever need any kind of stuff.
All the time.
They like doing charity stuff too.
We would love to be on that. The way to give is obviously even $25 makes a difference.
Oh.
$25 can go to anything. But like, for example, if you want to give $100, that literally goes to our project called School Aid, where we literally we get you clothes, underwear, backpack, pencil, paper for these kids that have nothing. And we serve, I think the last time I checked, it's over 35 schools.
So do y'all actually make the roundup? You put the care packages
100%.
together. You guys go deliver them to
That's
the school.
us.
So you get to physically
We
do
not
it and you see it.
Yes.
And there's a big
But
difference.
we do not see the kids when it comes to School Aid because of
Okay.
confidentiality.
Yeah, you don't want to.
No. But from the counselors, you learn a lot about these kids.
Right.
You learn a lot. And $100 might sound like a lot, but it does not go a long way.
Yeah.
For
Brooks, what do you
kid.
think about Gary? What do y'all think about throwing $100 at this?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Gary, you-
Sponsor a kid?
We'll
Gary,
we'll start off right here.
$100, Garrett.
Anybody
That's
else?
great.
Anybody else in the comments you feel inspired?
Well, you got your
to do
card.
it?
You got to donate, Garrett.
Here, I'll give a testimonial real quick about where your $100 when I say it goes to clothes, underwear, backpacks, and stuff like that. So we get a call that this girl had just moved here and she was wearing the same clothes every day, the same uniform. So like white polo, khakis, whatnot. Then she needs some clothes. So I go and I drop the clothes off to the school and I ask, does she need anything else? What else does she need? And the counselor proceeded to tell me that if we could get her some more shoes because she was wearing her dad's shoes to school. That's all that she had, was taking her dad's shoes out of her closet.
That's sad.
And the cases get worse. And it really does tug at your heartstrings. There was another very bizarre case where she needed new clothes and everything. And, once again, we always ask, like, what more can we do? What can we help with? And it turns out her and her mom were living in an elevated home. believe it was a trailer, and they were being slowly electrocuted through their floor
Oh my goodness.
because of bad wiring or something.
And that thing's all in tin and
Exactly. So they didn't know what was going on. A lot of health issues, stuff like that. But yeah, slowly electrocuted through their floor.
So that $100 went. Hey, that's guys, donate something. Look, shout out. We got John and Adrian and Boothby. They're big supporters. Hey, guys, thank you. They're best podcast ever. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it means a lot, John. Thanks so much.
And thank you all so much for supporting.
And Brandon Bailey says how much to put the podcast on a billboard.
I don't know, Brandon. You got to find it, but you need to find like Central Avenue
Why
or
don't you
something.
look it up for us? Put it on I-110
I got it right here. Here, we can pull it up real quick.
Is it Lamar?
Yeah, I mean, can we do it like
it is
off of
Lamar.
Brittany and St. Martin?
I don't know where. I don't know
Better
where.
be. Sounds like cheap.
I don't know where
Nobody
exactly
drives
the billboards are going to be yet. I think they do. If Lauren, if you're in there and you know where they're going to
Oh,
be.
Lauren says, look, 500 gets you a billboard.
There you go.
2,500 gets you a premier sponsorship.
Look at that. I'm pulling up our sponsorship packet right now.
Hey,
The
there it is.
Remarkable Tomorrow campaign.
I think. I don't know if I got that video.
And that's going to be on your website too, to where everybody can go online and see it.
Yes.
And that's the one that we posted earlier,
Givesmart.
jbos2021.givesmart.com.
Yep. So our
that's in the comments,
billboards,
guys. You can go find it there.
the most, you can start out getting a billboard at $500 and it'll have your name on the bottom. Whatever you want it to say, it could say like the Smith family or, whatever you need. And it goes all the way up to $2,500, which gets you the billboard with the whole billboard with your name on it. And then a 4-week runtime on those, sponsorship recognition on our website and our social media, and signature acknowledgement keepsake.
Nice.
And the thought that, one day you're passing a school and you see kids on the playground, one day the thought like you are providing them the necessities to live.
Yep. So we got Brandon Bailey just said, JoJo, I want me and you to share a billboard. I'll give the money to Katie Bailey. We should do like the Kathy and Susie's kids on there.
I'm down.
We just do and
Just us.
see, have you met Brandon?
You need to.
No.
The mayor of Latimer?
He's a huge
You've
supporter
never
of the
met-
show.
No,
But
he is.
his wife is delightful. And I have told Katie numerous times that I want her to move up in leadership. So-
Katie's awesome too. We've known Brandon since we were little kids.
Yeah, when Brandon we were neighbors. So when Brandon we went to preschool together. So we
that's
both
way
had
back.
rat tails, and when he used to have his dirt bike, me and Matt used to run him over on four-wheelers.
Yeah,
Like-
way back when.
So Brandon had a dirt bike, we had four-wheelers, and we used to he was driving.
Remember the S10 that he used to have, and he put the TV in it, and he used
he used
to.
to have rims on it.
So he's that kind of guy.
Hey, he was like big timers. You know what I mean? Big
No,
timers hit, boom, boom.
Shout out
boom.
Brandon. I remember that.
Those were the good days.
Just
Those
a
are
hard
the good
worker,
old
very
days.
hard worker. That whole family is. They're absolutely.
Delightful people.
And he's
And
got
the cutest kid.
Ace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got like.
Ace went on a school-age shopping trip with us. His picture's on our sponsorship packet, actually.
Oh, nice.
Fun fact.
Really?
Who wouldn't want to put those blonde curls on there?
Looks just like
It's
Brandon's
a Gerber
dad.
baby.
So, what do you think now with COVID going on and everything? Has there been an impact to being able to like organize or get things together? I mean, it seems like 80 people that you got to be a part of. I mean, that's
Sure.
a lot of people.
Well, and it's a lot of people to try to motivate over Zoom.
Oh,
We
God.
couldn't
Yeah.
have
Yo, can you have
Couldn't
80
even
people on
imagine.
Zoom?
Oh, yeah.
Can we join the Zoom call?
Not anymore. We don't have them on Zoom anymore. Thank God.
I would be miserable.
Pop in, start doing the map. There was a
How many
Macarena.
people put the little fake background up and tried to be like, that's so funny?
Me. That's it. And
I did it too.
I had a Lisa Frank background and it was a big hit. But then I stopped after that,
Natalie just said mullets are back. Why not rat tails? Actually, Natalie,
You know
I'm
what?
working on a little
Let's
something.
see it.
It's just going right here a little bit, just a little bit. But I might do a rat tail as long as Emily's cool with it. Which Emily did say something earlier about us talking about UFOs, the SNL skit. The UFO.
Oh my God.
That's her favorite.
With what's his name? The handsome guy. Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
That skit is hilarious.
So
you
funny.
gotta watch it.
Go to
I
YouTube.
did watch
Just type in
some
SNL
of
skit.
the Elon Musk one though.
Oh, how was that? I haven't watched that.
I wouldn't.
Kind of weird.
I wouldn't.
Well,
Well,
he's weird.
He's He even said it on there. He's like, "Well, what did you expect? I'm sending people to Mars, and I'm reinvented, electric cars." And I'm like, "Oh, touche."
Is he the alien that the UFOs we're talking about here?
He could be.
do you think he is an alien?
No.
Well, that goes back to anything, but if you believe the conspiracy theory that there's lizard people out there, is Elon Musk a lizard person?
He could be a lizard person.
That is Brian Chevalier. Shout out to
drinking
Brian
adrenal
Chevalier.
chrome or whatever. We're gonna devote a whole episode to conspiracies at some point. So we're gonna
Maybe
actually
the one before you bring your moms on.
yeah,
just
probably
to have
so.
some
So
good
they
balance.
balance it
So-
out.
so-
That's right. Mm-hmm.
My mom is like a big time ghost hunter. Like
Okay.
big. So we did like our ghost hunt. So mom is.
This ghost hunt
she's
was
my
pretty fun. We're
gypsy.
working on
You
it.
know what? We all need moms that support us. Like my mom supports my Kraft mac and cheese, even though she makes really good stuff too.
Oh, and my parents like have helped. Well, we've done a thing, but my parents have truly like they. One day I'll be a parent like them. One
That's
day.
right.
One day we have our moms are supportive. Like we put our moms on beer coasters.
What? Once again,
Hey,
look at that.
you know what I mean?
What? Because they're so pretty.
Yeah, don't be cheap though and tip.
That's big.
Yeah, that's a big
we're
deal.
all
Guys,
about shopping local.
But see, like, where's the QR code that says "Don't scan me"?
That's on our hats.
Jared, do we have one of them or no?
It's on our Huggies. It's on our hats.
Do we have any?
They're in that box
the
over
office?
there. They're
And
in that box.
But the thing is, if you had like a prototype, so let's say you had the, "Don't scan me," and then you had one that said "Scan me," and then at the end of the day, you could compare how many.
Hey, Garrett, can
Too
you
much
grab one of the
money for
koozies
that
over there?
experiment. But yeah, no, we
To see, do we have a don't scan
there's some
koozie?
don't scan items in that box right there. I know for a fact. There's one.
That's a great pick,
That
Garrett.
was a great toss,
That
Garrett.
was, if that would have landed on my head though.
And we're about to launch our store, but like, here's our don't scan.
So check it out.
Wow.
So there you go.
What an incredible piece of merchandise!
Yeah.
And I got you a bracelet.
Well, I'm wearing mine. I'm starting it right
Look at
here.
that. You threw yours.
So it does have
Where?
the crown on
Down
it. So
there, I
that's the
think.
tattoo crown y'all were talking about. I was
Yes.
thinking you were talking about the Simon City Royal crown, or because that's the one I see
That's our,
tattooed the
next,
most.
that's our next crown. That's our next crown. You know.
What if we all get like what if we started a trend and all of a sudden you look and it's like the JA is doing tattoos for memberships?
I
There you
think
go.
Like barcodes are like,
I
hey.
think Stebley should cut us in on that cheese if he
Y'all
starts.
interviewed him too.
Yeah,
He's coming back on Monday.
Oh, wow.
That was an awesome show. Matt, we've known Matt for a few years, but just to see what he's doing down there in Ocean Springs and shaking.
Oh
it up.
yeah.
And his art is just, blew
Of
up
course.
way more than you would have ever.
So you're from Wiggins, but you know a lot about the coast people.
Well, of course.
That's awesome.
I mean, you
How long
gotta
have
like
you lived down
adapt.
here?
2016. I moved
Okay.
down here.
Okay, so
And you asked earlier how I got involved in JA.
Yeah.
So I messaged my friend Katie Widows. I don't know. If
I
y'all
do know Katie very
Okay.
well. Me and Kyle are good friends.
Yes. Okay. So I messaged Katie Widows one day and I said, "Hey, I'm interested in joining Coast Young Professionals. And can you tell me more about it?" And she said, "Sure. Would you be interested in applying or joining Junior Auxiliary Biloxi-Ocean Springs?" I said, "Sure. Why not? I don't even know what that is. Sounds great. That sounds like a
So you're just looking for something to get
I didn't
involved
know
in at that
nobody.
point, right?
I went from like knowing people.
Now you
how to-
boss.
Now you boss.
Now you
First year,
boss.
I was like, I'll never be on the board. And look at me now.
I don't know. I said the same thing about Neptune. Like I just joined and then I was like,
Do you have like a name, like a badge?
We all have name badges.
What about a
you have
gavel?
a president badge?
Did
No,
you get a
no,
gavel?
There is a gavel. There is a gavel.
Are you a hard gavel slammer or a soft little dainty gavel slammer?
I don't use the gavel because most of the time I can't find it. So I usually just,
Ouch. The previous.
So you just do
presidents
your
are hard.
hand?
well, I've only had to lead one meeting so far. So,
So how long are the terms
Okay,
for you guys? 1 year or?
well, for president 1 year, yes.
Okay.
So depending on, your role.
Do you know who next year's president is?
Yes.
You're not telling us.
No, I know.
Is it
this-
secretive?
it's whoever's the vice president, provisional trainer moves into president.
Who's this person?
Brianna Dubaz. Do you know her?
Oh,
She's
no,
on the,
no, I don't.
Oh, wait, you said you're on Biloxi Bay's
Yep.
board, right?
Mhm.
She's on Biloxi Chamber board. So-
Okay.
But yeah, she's delightful. She works for USM Foundation in Hannesburg,
Nice.
and she commutes.
So that's how it works. And then all of a sudden, then you become a life member,
Yes,
and then you're like,
And then you're off the hook.
are you like more
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's like,
I guess it just depends on.
do you have to sell things or do you have to still participate?
life
or-
member?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you can be as involved as you want to
Do
be.
you come to the gala?
Of
as a
course,
life
if you
member?
want to.
Do you have to pay for the
Yes.
gala at that
Mhm,
point? So it's
mhm.
free whenever you're.
No.
You
have
get your
to
own
pay.
bodyguard?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
you have your own security team or anything? Like how
That's
far
what
does
do you
it
think we're
go?
raising money for?
I
My
know.
security team.
Do you have a security team?
Could you
Get
imagine?
baseball shirts
We're actually, our gala next year is called "Don't Come to This Gala." So-
because it's a. Yeah, I see what you're doing
Don't
there.
tell us what to do, and then you come to the gala. You're like,
We're here.
"We're here."
I'd go to that gala.
I'd go
Exactly.
exactly.
Lauren, make a note of that. I know you're not going to run it next year, but you could. She's like, "Don't ever mention my name again in running gala." But so that's how I got involved in JA. And if you want to get involved in Junior Auxiliary, what you do is June and July, we're going to have a social. You come to the social. meet us, and then from there,
Prove your worth. Tell them what you can do.
let us know what you've done, who you are, what your favorite food was in high school, elementary school. And then we kind of go from there. And then, to be put up, you have to be put up by either 2 active members or an active member and a life member. And that's how you get your membership.
So you have to like know somebody that knows somebody that really has to like you.
Not necessarily, because we have had people that joined this year that went to our virtual social and, we were like, hey, you're actually pretty great. I'm going to put you up.
So how many people try to get put up every year?
It just depends.
Is it always maxed out? So if you got 20 open spots, there 20 people
Oh,
put
yeah.
up?
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Is there any hazing? No hazing?
Gotta be some hazing, right?
Or tattoos.
Bring me coffee.
Washable tattoos.
But make sure, guys, if you are interested in joining, make sure that your heart's there and you really want to help. And then I think don't go in there as like another stat, like go as like having somebody on just for the name, but go in there and work hard and that's what show. Like
passion goes a long
don't
way.
go in there like, oh, just because I need to be a part of it. Like really, because you want to like the fulfillment that you're going to get out of like, being a part of something in a team is. Well,
it's a minimum 30 hours of your life that you would be dedicating to to these kids of the coast, these families, essentially. We kind of cater to 5 to 18, but it goes beyond that too. So, and some of the stuff we talk about is tough. We volunteer at a shelter every Tuesday when, their parents are in counseling, and then we hang out with the kids and do crafts, provide Nukes of D'Iberville provides the food, and you hang out with these kids. You get to talk to them. And
unlimited pickles?
I wish it was that. It's always like chips and the fruit cups.
Yeah, I was the one that took the to-go plates. I'm pretty sure they took them away because of me.
Really?
I went the other day and I was like, bring back the pickles.
They got rid of them?
No, you have to ask for them now. This is not the same. I want to make at least 6 ramekins of pickles.
No, I used to get the to-go box and fill it up with pickles.
And that's why you're a hero. You are a god among men.
Where's my to-go box at? And Nuke's got, their pickles. Like, we need to steal their pickles, which we should try to rob the place.
They're butter pickles, right? Is that what they're called?
I think that's
butter pickles.
Yeah, I think so.
So we got Lawrence. I'm out.
Okay, so the next year, don't come to this gala.
Girl, you being
she's out.
She just threw that hand out. She's like, I'm out. Like, what? Okay. When
Lord.
Katie first joined, I thought it was a cult. LOL, but I've been with her to help volunteer. It's pretty cool.
There you go.
So Brandon Bailey just said he thought y'all are a cult.
That's how you know it's a good organization, if you ask me.
Okay.
And do we serve Kool-Aid?
Do
Do we serve Kool-Aid? No. Do we serve red wine? Yes.
Ooh, even
But you have
better.
to pay for it? Yeah, sure.
For like
Nobody would make it to the life.
for looking at any organization, we talked about this earlier before we even started. It was like, if you're gonna and we like Liz, shout out to Liz Galkey. I got to show my girl because like Liz is like our mama bear of our whole thing, and that's what I learned is like, if you're gonna join JA or any organization, like
any nonprofit,
have your heart in the right place with it.
That's right.
Like because don't say I'm gonna do something and don't do it.
Because then what's the point?
Yeah.
Not only are you wasting your time, but then you're wasting like the nonprofit's time.
And you're building enemies too, because people are like, they said.
Well, they fall like a change. So if you're like, I'm gonna take care of this, and then when it comes time to do something, and that person didn't fulfill, it is like, drunken Jenga. You played this game before. You take the pieces out of Jenga. Jenga is also a regular game.
I was like, you mean Jenga?
No, drunken Jenga.
No, drunken Jenga.
But you take out that piece, and it falls.
Of course.
And that's one of the things that there's looking at us going 5 or 6 years now, and we even do the Boys and Girls Club with the Holocross. It's funny, you do a kids Halloween party, we do the Holocross,
an adult Halloween party,
at Nativity,
right?
But same
pretty boss event,
same concept though. It's like you see when you're like, okay, I'm coming out and help to the event to help set up, because there's so much behind the scenes that people don't see. Like
people don't, unless you're in it, you don't get it.
Yep. When you're there, you're celebrating, but you're working.
Oh,
you're probably exhausted. You're probably on 8 hours of sleep that week, and you're like, okay, let's go through.
But then it's almost like when you have y'all wouldn't get this, but when you have a kid and then you don't remember the pain, so you just keep having kids. But that's not going to be me. But that's what I hear.
I went through it. I went through it. Emily. Come on, girl. I went through it.
It's like, what is it even?
I was there, Emily. I was there. Okay. It's like, I think
it counts. Yeah. I don't know.
It's your podcast, so.
Yeah, probably not. You're right. So do you think you'll always, since you got the taste, you got bit about, like I'd say you just got bit by helping. Do you ever find yourself just walking away?
No.
You're kind of like stuck. You're in this forever.
Forever. I think when you dedicate so much of your life to something, and in 2016 when I joined, I was like 5 years of my life to this. I was like, Jesus,
And now
is
you're
gonna come
done.
by then. And now I'm like done. I'm like, whoa.
What are you going to do for the next 5 years?
I will see. We will see. Definitely still volunteering because
We always got room on the pink dress run.
hey, I would love to.
Cool. But the cool thing about that too is also learning that you girls are, so that power of like coming together, having that friendship, getting
That's
out
right.
there, making an organization. Like
Mhm.
you just, something you really, like, I really and genuinely am grateful because honestly, when it comes to like doing organization stuff and having females, and I'll be straight up with this, having females being a part of this, like, like with watching Liz and watching women, like
Sure.
it's a lot easier. It's a lot better to work as a team. I gave a lot more.
And to try to do it all yourself. Absolutely.
Well,
we have 85 active members, and that's all women, and all of them, each one of them, phenomenal in their own way. Last year we had a specific member volunteer over 120 hours of her time, and that's with 3 children, running her business on the side and still trying to keep a household.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's impressive.
We served over 20,000 hours from May 1st of 2020 to April 30th of 2021. 20,000 hours and 20,000 children we served.
Okay.
And 3,700 hours we served. So we served over 20,000 Gulf Coast children from May 1st of 2020 to April 30th of 2021.
That's awesome.
In the middle of the pandemic.
Thank y'all for that.
Yeah,
man.
that's the power of,
that's the power of women.
1935.
So you guys come down to this gala. Silent auction items are another thing that you guys do, right?
Yeah, it's going to be all online.
So if you guys have any silent auction items you want to donate,
yes,
get with
us
Katie.
on Facebook. Get with me.
Okay.
My Facebook's out there. I'll always.
Will you go by and grab it?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're a volunteer organization. You want to give us something? I will come pick it up
Or
myself.
one of the 80 girls.
Hey,
will.
Tim.
Yeah.
Send it.
Whatever you want to drop. Any guys got anything? Call her up. She'll
That's
come
right.
get it.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad you came on. We're right at an hour.
Here we go. My God, time flies when you're talking about aliens and kids and stuff like that.
And words we're bringing back and school lunches.
What?
We're not bringing that.
Well, okay. So yeah. Let's plug.
Shameless plug.
Hey, shameless plug. We're dropping my mattress store.
You want to hunt dinosaurs in your dreams? Come down to Mattress by Appointment Goche. You stare at them, and they stare right back. And that's when the attack happens. Good thing I got a good night's sleep on my mattress. Come on down to Mattress by Appointment Goche. No credit financing.
Change. Oh, guys, thank you. That was my mattress store. We're going with the old COVID stuff. Shop local.
Yeah.
And Matt, you did amazing on that.
Thanks, man. I just went. I channeled my inner Jurassic Park, and
is there
your inner lizard person? Your
don't
inner
tell him.
lizard. Oh, here we go.
So we do this thing. Look, we will plug you. So right now you can look in the camera and just go straight. I don't care if it's an hour long. You can say whatever.
Don't
you
tempt
want.
me with a good time.
do it.
No,
Okay,
whatever
here we
you
go.
want to talk about. Hey, it's
Okay.
Floor is
go.
yours.
You wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, I want to be a part of something greater than myself. And what can I do to do that? Well, you can donate to the Junior Auxiliary of Biloxi-Ocean Springs, which is a nonprofit organization serving the needs of children and families along the Gulf Coast, including Biloxi, St. Martin, D'Iberville, Ocean Springs, Woolmarket, and Van Cleve. And we would love to help you out. And we would love to talk to you about what all we can do to make you see this sort of fulfillment. So you say to yourself, okay, well, I want to donate to the Junior Auxiliary of Biloxi-Ocean Springs. Well, you can go to our website, jabos2021.givesmart.com, and you can see all the ways that you can give back to kids in your community. I was talking earlier, if you drive by a school and you see these kids on the playground, more than likely 2 out of those 10 kids have been impacted by a Junior Auxiliary project, and they're probably wearing clothes that were donated by the Junior Auxiliary Biloxi-Ocean Springs. But we do so much more than provide clothes. We provide experience and memories, and we really do try to break the cycle of dependency that you see along the coast. We work with children in foster care, such as going to adoption days and being a part of that, whether it's donating to kids in court care. And we also work at a shelter every Tuesday when their parents are in counseling, and we hang out with these kids. So we really do get these one-on-one attention from these Gulf Coast children, and we see the impact that we have on them and the impact that our community has to support us. So we would not be the organization we are today without the impact of our community, without their support. And of course, both of you, this is just such a great way to give back to the Junior Auxiliary and helping us give back to the kids. Because, some people don't know who we are and what we do. So anytime that we can get out and give our voice and really give a voice to these children, that's what's so impactful. So beyond, if you don't have a dime to give, please just share our Facebook page. Please share this podcast and, really just benefit us both, get our names out there. But really, we just want you to know who we are and what we're doing. And if that comes along with a donation or you sharing our Facebook page, it's impactful either way. And we're appreciative. And I just want to shout out over 85 members. Each woman is phenomenal in their own way. And I can't thank them enough for all the hard work that they've done.
That was an awesome. Hey.
Yes.
Every single word.
That is, dude.
Well, Miss Katie, we thank you so much for coming.
Thank y'all. This is literally.
We need to team up.
And we'll do some more
stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely do
future.
some more stuff because I mean, you're making moves. You're helping kids.
And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
you
you're
die, you move on, but what you leave in your community means so much more than anything else.
Well, Mr. Jeff O'Keefe just said that's a solid plug he's in. So we got one right
All
there.
right, Mr. O'Keefe,
And
thank
one's
you.
more than none. So, hey,
And
guys.
anything with your signature on it is an honor, sir.
That's right. That is right. Well, you guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys got any more to follow up with, just leave us some comments. We'll kind of get back to you. Go visit their Facebook page. Go like and share it. And we'll see y'all next time.
Take care, guys.
Watch Men in Black too.
And donate. Don't be
Donate.
cheap and donate.
I got the yellow ribbon. So, it's okay. How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in.